Page 512 will go right along with page 511 where we have how many and how much problems. So if we look at 17, she has 42 coins that total 490. We have nickels and quarters this time. So x plus y is equal to 42. So that's the how many. How much? Nickels, 0.05x plus quarters, 0.25y, for a total of $4.90. So again, you can always choose whether you would substitute or eliminate. I personally like to eliminate. For this one, I will go ahead and do substitution so you can see both ways. So I'm going to solve this for y. Y equals 42 minus x. You could have also solved it for x. So that needs to go in place of this y. So I have 0.05x plus 0.25 times 42 minus x is equal to 490. So to me, this way just takes a lot longer than doing elimination. This gives me 10.5 minus 0.25x. So I'm going to combine my like terms. Very careful, 0.05 minus 0.25 gives me negative 0.2x. And then I'm also going to subtract my 10.5. If you don't feel comfortable doing that all at once, that's fine. You can do it in two different steps. That gives me negative 5.6. So then we divide by negative 0.2. And we should get x equals 28. So again, if I know x, y is very easy. We need to do 42 minus 28. I don't expect you to have to write that down, but you can if you want, to get y equals 14. So now you just have to go back and make sure you know which one's which. If we look at this one, our x has a 0.05, so that would be nickels. So 28 nickels and 14 quarters. So 18 is going to be set up the same. Now we have nickels and dimes and 25 coins. So x plus y is equal to 25. So 0.05 for nickels and 0.1 for dimes is equal to $1.65. So since I showed you substitution with 17, I'm going to show you elimination here. I personally would multiply by 0.1. That gives me 0.1x plus 0.1y is equal to 2.5. Now obviously when I subtract in this order it is going to give me negatives, but that's okay. I get negative 0.05x equals 1.65 minus 2.5 gives me negative 0.85. So then when I divide by negative 0.05, I end up with 17. So x equals 17, so y has to be 8 because 17 plus 8 gives me 25. So again, I need to know which one's which, so go down and look here. X has a 0.05, so that would be 17 nickels and 8 dimes. Our last two are about multiple choice tests, so you know how many points we have and how much some different problems are worth. So we have 38 problems and 100 points. The biggest mistake, don't write this down, is a lot of people put x plus y equals 100, but that is not, because that takes into consideration the point totals. We just need to know there are 38 problems. So x is the number of 2-point problems, y would be the number of 5-point problems. So x plus y is 38. Then how much? 2x plus 5y is equal to 100. So how many? There are 38 problems. How much is it worth 100? So that has to have the numbers with it. So I would multiply by 2 to give me 2x plus 2y is equal to 76.
Lydia Rogers to the office, please.
So once again, you can eliminate or substitute. It is totally up to you. I would subtract then, giving me 3y equals 24. So I divide and I get y equals 8. Well, if y is 8, that means x has to be 30 since there's a total of 38. So I go back and look. The 8 is my y, which have 5 points. So there are 8 5-point questions. And there are 30 2-point questions. All right, 20 is going to be set up the exact same. There are 90 points, but 25 questions. So x plus y equals 25. How many? There are 25. How much? We have 3-point problems and 4-point problems for a total of 90. Again, if you would like to substitute, you can. I think it's simplest to just multiply that by 3, giving me 3x plus 3y equals 75. Subtract y equals 15. So if y is 15, that means x has to be 10. So x has the 3. So there are 10 3-point questions. And there are 15 4-point questions. Instead of saying 3-point questions or 4-point questions, you could say that there are 10 multiple choice. Okay, those were worth 3. And then the 4-point ones were word problems. So if you would rather say what type of problem it is rather than how many points it's worth, you can do that also.